today's featured subscriber rides video, we have Mark's 2003 silver metallic Terminator Cobra. This is a great example of a really well-built, very nice looking Terminator Cobra. One really cool thing about this car is that I've actually seen it in person and I actually got to drive it one time. So unlike some of the other cars that I'll do for these video features, this one is actually very local to me. And it's really good to be able to catch up with him and attend car shows throughout the summer, as you'll see in some pictures later on in the video of us being at some of the same car shows together. Mark bought this car back in September of 2019 with 66,000 miles on it. It was completely stock except for a Bassani 2.5-inch catback. And he said the car was cleaner but needed a lot of TLC to get it to the point of where he felt comfortable taking the car on longer drives. He's also attached a mod list, and we'll go through that now, and also he includes some info for future mods that he has planned with the car. Currently, his car has a JLT ram air intake, SCT 2600 mass air sensor, AccuFob throttle body and elbow, 2.76 billet flow upper pulley, Gates green belt with billet flow idler with the stock lower, 4 level 1 return fuel system with twin Wabro pumps, which is set up very nicely if you wanted to add a bigger supercharger. Ford Motorsport 60-pound injectors, full Bassani exhaust, mid-length ceramic headers, Bassani catted X-pipe, 2.5-inch, Coney adjustable shocks, H&R sport springs, Maximum Motorsports caster camber plates, Steeder bump steer kit with the ball joints, McLeod RST twin disc clutch with a 26 spline upgrade, Ford Racing Thowell bearing, clutch fork and pilot bearing, and a new rear main seal, McLeod aluminum flywheel with ARP hardware, 26 spline Tremec transmission input shaft upgrade, 17 by 10.5 2003 Cobra wheels with Toyo R888 315 35 by 17-inch tires, StopTech slotted rotors with ceramic pads, Stifler's Fit System subframe connector system, MGW shifter, Maximum Motorsports Firewall adjuster quadrant, JLT catch can, new throttle position sensor, new air idle control valve, and NGK TR6 plugs. Some of the newer mods that have gone on the car more recently include the FTBR 5001 kit, which is the same kit that I just bought for my Terminator, with the Ford Racing diff cover, FTBR hubs, sway bar end links, and Metco idlers. At the time of sending the email, the car had 69,000 miles on it. I'm sure it's a little bit more now. It's been quite a long time since he originally sent me the email for the subscriber rides, and to the point of actually making the video that all falls on my shoulders for taking this long. But at that point, it had 69,000 miles on it. And pretty much what he said in the email was that he's preparing the car for a Whipple 2.3 or even a VMP 2.6. The return fuel system that he has in there, the upgraded injectors, that's all stuff which would really benefit. Having a bigger blower on there, he's pretty much setting it up for that. He said his goal is to run low 10s with 625 to 650 horsepower on a conservative tune on pump 93. I've spoken with him a few times about, which way he's going to go with the blower on this car, and he asked me what I thought of my VMP, took him for a ride in mine the same day that I drove his, and it's a tough choice. I mean, I told him he would be happy with whatever he goes with, whether it's a Whipple 2.9 or a VMP 2.6, but I think that after I get mine tuned this spring with a smaller pulley on Torco and long tubes, I might have to sway him towards the VMP crowd just a little bit more. He has run this at the track. So far, his best time, as he put it, a shitty run at 8.5 at almost 90 with a 2.6 60-foot time. And he said he couldn't hook very well because he was on street tires. And there's a short video clip, and I'll throw that in too. So as you can see, this Cobra is set up really well just as it sits now, and he has even more plans to potentially add more power down the road if he does decide to put a bigger blower on it. I can say when I drove this car, it absolutely blew my freaking mind of how well it handled with the suspension that he has on it and the FTBR kit with the Stifler's bracing system. That thing just sticks to the road like you wouldn't believe. If you haven't done a Stifler system or an FTBR kit, I highly, highly recommend it. At this point, I'd already bought Maximum Motorsports full-length subframe connectors. If I hadn't, I would have gone and bought a Stifler system after taking this car for a ride. But overall, it's just a really, really well-built car, and it sits at a really great power level. Even if he decides not to put a bigger blower on it, it's still a really awesome car to, just to see and car to enjoy. And we usually hit a couple shows every summer when our schedules line up, local ones and stuff like that. But I'll see what happens for this year as far as trying to get together with a few more shows. And there's also the Northeast Cobra meetup that I plan to rejuvenate for this year. It's something that got canceled a couple years ago that I wanted to do. I'm still working out details for the exact date and the exact meetup spot, but that's something that I will update everyone on later on. Also, if you're not in my Discord yet, you may want to check that out because a lot of details on stuff get put in there. And hopefully, if I can plan the meetup at a good time, Mark will be able to come out and attend that too. And lots of other Cobras will hopefully show up if everything works out right. This is a video series that I started quite a while ago, but then it kind of went on the back burner for a long time. I kind of forgot about it. I do have other vehicles in my email that I want to feature on the channel, and I will be getting to those much sooner than what I did for part 2 of this one. If you would like to have your car featured on the channel, there's a link down in the description for, not a link, but my email for where I want the pictures sent to. And tell me as much information as you possibly can, as many pictures as you possibly can, be as detailed as possible, and just so I have something to work with, something to put into the video, and something to talk about with the car, how long you've had it, just anything like that, current mods done to it, what you want to do with it. There's a video link also with my email, and that pretty much covers all that stuff for what I would like to see in a subscriber feature video for information that I would have to work with. I hope everyone enjoyed Mark's 2003 Cobra. Very, very awesome car. I look forward to seeing him again this summer and attending some more shows. If you like the video, leave it a like, and if you are new to the channel, sub would be greatly appreciated as it helps the channel grow and for more people to see it. But above all else, everyone, thanks for watching.